Evening all, I've been MIA for a couple of days after my famous rant the other day about the House of Lords, and then the awful, awful attack in Germany. It's there's no words. I can only hope that healing goes to Malderberg and surrounding areas over Christmas, and just so much empathy for the parents of the 9-year-old little boy who was killed in that terror attack. So, on to a different reading tonight. Anthony has requested a video, he's requested a reading specifically about when will Keir Starmer go? Right, well, a few months ago I said he'd be gone by Christmas. It was very strong that he was going to be gone by Christmas. And then it just seemed, as time went on, that he was going to just going to hang on for grim death. And now it appears there are whisperings among the front bench, some sort of coup is afoot. So we're going to have a look and see if Keir is likely, probably won't be gone for Christmas, but maybe there's going to be a leadership contest announced before Christmas, which might be nice. Question is, who's going to take over the fort? So I'm going to start with an enchanted map oracle, just to give us some sort of basis from which to work from. And the other cards that I'm working with are the Shimmering Veil Tarot by Zilla Conway. Another thing I need to say is, so far, the total so far that we've raised, me doing the readings and you with your engagement and watching and liking and sharing and subscribing and commenting and all that kind of thing, our total is on £185. So well done you lot, and thank you ever so much for your support, because come the 21st of January, Bluebell Wood Children's Hospice here in Sheffield, I know it's not a huge amount of money, but considering the government's cutting funding to palliative care, that includes children's hospices, I'm sure the £185 will come in handy for something. Let's see. The total calculation isn't given until the 2nd of January. So between now and the 2nd of January, we might be looking at 200 nicker, which, beyond my wildest dreams. I thought we might raise, if we're really lucky, we might raise 20 or 30 quid. So I'm chuffed to bits, and I'm really, really grateful and thankful to you all for your support. Right, let's have an enchanted map oracle about Keir Starmer's exit from the leadership of the Labour Party. We have Ghostlands. Number 17. See, there's a clock on that, so maybe it is time he went. Well, we know it's time he went. He should never have been there in the first place, in my humble opinion, which I am entitled to. 17. Ghostlands. Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you can run the risk of losing your footing. Well, do you know what? That makes sense right off the bat. The first thing I thought there was, he keeps going on about our 10-year plan. I mean, how arrogant is that? He's been given a mandate. 30% of the population voted. 20% of that 30% voted for Labour. And he thinks he's going to get another term. And he thinks he's going to get 10 years in. I don't know. I'm going to shut up, because I could ramble on. Rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchantment map that is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. Yeah, well, the future doesn't exist, so we don't know where we're going, do we? You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. I think that's a message for us. You know, we're just going to have to get on with it. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. So maybe that's a twofold message. It's a message for Keir Starmer. Don't count your chickens. Don't expect 10 years in. And it's a message for us. We've got to stay in the present. We've got to, you know, what have we got now? What's happening now? Is the sky falling in now? No. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Although we can sort of gauge it a little bit. We can gauge the energy of what's happening. But I do sense it. I do sense there's going to be some huge upheaval. We might find out before Christmas. And we might not. It might be something that happens in the new year, because I think Parliament's broken up for Christmas, haven't they? Lucky them. They get a nice break, don't they? Rest of us have got to work. So where are we? Where are we regarding Keir Starmer? Is he about to exit stage right? And I think I've done a previous video where I thought maybe Yvette Cooper. I thought he would go and Yvette Cooper would take over, but only for a short period of time. But I'm not sure whether that's going to be more like Wes Streeting. I don't know. I don't think Angela Rayner's bright enough. How she's got to where she is. I don't know what she did for a position. I don't know what she's done to gain that, but it can't be through her intellect. Right, let's have a... Right, so what? Too many. Not taking that many. Just one. What's the situation at hand? We've got the two of... we've got the Lovers. So the Lovers is a balance between light and dark. It's the polarity between male and female. It can also be a choice. So at the moment, we're looking at a choice. Or maybe we're looking at... it's also a little bit about balance in a way as well. Starmer's basically messed up. He's sat there grinning and smirking and saying, you know, he doesn't regret anything. Well, the whole country that was once born free is now taxed into the grave before they've even taken the last breath. And then I hear there's another tax coming, packaging tax or whatever it is in supermarkets. So basically, your food's going up again, like it or not. So we have the Lovers. Situation at this moment seems to be a choice. It feels like a choice between male or female, as the Lovers is polarities. So is this a choice? Is this a backroom deal being done and the choice being made between a male and female? Is this Yvette Cooper or Wes Streeting? Possibly, but we've only got the one card down. So basically looking at a choice, polarities. See, that we can also look at polarities within the Labour Party, because you've got like the real far radical right on left, that are basically your students and your green-haired and your the student politics, and then you've got the Labour people, as was the original Labour politicians who were all for the working class, which we don't seem to see many of those. They seem to be remaining on the backbenchers. These respected Labour MPs as was. So it feels like it's polarities within the party itself as well. It could be to do with that. So let's have another one. Let's see. Where are we heading with this? Where is it heading? Where's it heading? No. Checking that lot. Flipping heck. It's wanting to tell me a long story now. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So, I don't know why this reminds me of Prometheus. And it's nothing to do with the 7 of Pentacles. But every time I see this card, the first thing I think of is Prometheus. And I don't know why. Now, if you're not familiar with the story of Prometheus, I'll tell you very quickly. It's a Greek myth. Zeus procured Prometheus to fashion a being out of clay. And Prometheus made human-shaped people, in his own image, human-shaped people of all different colours, using clay of all different colours, using clay from the banks of the rivers and all that. And then as he showed Zeus, these people, they needed the breath of a god's life in order to put breath into them. So we've got these people of all races, basically. And it's the story of mankind. And Zeus had said that, well, they were not going to be immortal. Zeus had said that Prometheus should never show them how to make fire. And he did. And Zeus found out. And Zeus was tied to a rock and his liver was eaten every day. But I think it was an eagle, I can't remember, don't quote me on it, every single day until he was eventually released through other means, not by Zeus. And it reminds me of Prometheus. It's like, this is talking about polarities. And then we move on to this card, where it's like opening Pandora's box. So it's a very much a be very careful what you wish for thing. This feels like, be careful. Keir Starmer, it looks like he is going to go, but when he does, we might be letting out a whole host of bad luck in some ways. And yet, on the other hand, we could be shining a light on what's been happening inadvertently. It really feels as though it's a double-edged tail. This it's almost like it feels like there is a leadership battle, but it feels like it's a double-edged sword. Be careful what you wish for, because whichever one, depending on which one gets in, it could be a very good thing and truth starts to come out, and we start having light shone on stuff instead of this everything cloaked in secrecy. Or it could be a Prometheus situation where every single day you're having your liver torn out, i.e. the taxes and just being fed to wolves basically. So what are we looking at? What are we looking at? So what are we looking at? We're looking at the 9 of Wands, battle weary. Yeah, it feels like this feels like, right, now I get it. I think the secret's coming out. And I think they're going to use the Starmer secret to get him out. Because he ain't going nowhere. His bum's super glued in number 10. He's not moving nowhere. His arrogance knows no bounds. And I think they're going to use his secret. And he's going to be exiting. He's going to feel like he's walked over hot coals by the time they've done with him. I think this is what it's telling us. Yeah, this is really underhand. It's underhand. I mean, you know, I personally think if politicians have got dirty secrets, then they should be in the open before they even are up for election. And then we've got the Ace of Swords, which is the truth revealed. The truth revealed. Right, clarify me the lovers, please. Too many. Too many. Lovers clarification, please. Ooh. Oh, I'm not on it tonight, me, am I? We've got a veil of secrecy. These are people behind closed doors making a backroom deal. They're making a backroom deal. It's almost like it's a, shall I do it? Oh no, shall I do it? Or shall we let Wes Streeting do it? Or shall we let Yvette Cooper do it? Which do you think the public will be more receptive towards? This is this is all cloaked in secrecy. And Starmer has got some awareness of it, but doesn't believe it's going to happen because he thinks he's well loved. But Starmer seems to have a very fragile link with reality when it comes to his popularity ratings, I'm sure. Right, what's this Prometheus card? Oops, it's a flyer. Just give me a sec. Oh. The world. No, it's not the world. Oh, it is. It's the world. It's the world. He's going. His secret's come out. His secret is going to be... These two major players are colluding to get him out. Backroom deals. They've decided they're going to out his secrets. They're going to shine a light on all the stuff. This even could have something to do with Southport. I don't know why I said that. It just was a very strong feeling and I had to say it. There are things coming out about Starmer's past, possibly his past career, but Southport seems really, really important for some reason. And then we've got the World card, which is the end of a cycle. So that's the end of Starmer's premiership. So what's this Nine of Wands then? Walking over hot coals. This is not the Nine of Wands card. This is what I'm reading. And we've got the Two of Swords. Right, he is going to find himself at a crossroads. He has to walk away. He's walking away. He's walking away. He's going to have to walk away. And then he seems to have come to a crossroads. He seems to have got... He could then go in one of two different directions. It seems very prominent positions. And the reason I'm saying that is because of the lightning coming out of his hands. It's almost like he can command any one of two roles which are prominent. But he's walking away from his Prime Minister's job because it's just this walking over hot coals. This job is too tough for him. He's been in it 5 months and it feels like it's like walking through treacle for him. It's just too hard. He can't do it. So he's going to go back to something he knows best, and he's got the choice of one of two positions, very prominent positions. And then we've got the truth. The truth, the Ace of Wands, the beginning of something, a messenger of God, divine timing. This could be the truth coming out. So what are we getting with this truth then? What about this truth? Too many. Truth. What do we mean by truth? We've got the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is a happy card. It's the 11 card. We've gone from all this darkness to the truth, and him. It seems like his freedom. So he's sort of walked over hot coals for the 5 months. The treading water, it's too difficult for him. The truth comes out, but it frees him, and he's able to live his life. And possibly his next role will have something to do with protecting children. That might be about time, actually. Because if you know anything about Starmer's background as prosecutor, chief prosecutor, whatever it is, for the CPS, maybe he's going to start atoning for his past, what's the word? Oversights. But that doesn't tell us when he's going. So I want a card that's going to give. So what have we got here? We've got a 6, a 7, a 9, 2, a 2, a 4. All right. Give me a sec. 17, 19, 25, 31, 8. 8 weeks. I'd say he's going in 8 weeks. He'll be gone in 8 weeks. Which is actually really quick. So it could be 8 months, but the number 8 is coming up. And the way I've got to that is I've added all the numbers up and reduced them down. And they've all been added up and reduced down to a number 8. So it's not going to be 8 hours. I mean, if it is, it'll be a surprise. But it's 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. But he is going. And there is some backroom deals going on. And it's going to be a choice between a man and a woman. And because the Lover's card is a card of polarity, I think they're going to use his secrets and some of his past stuff to do it. He's going to be treading water, walking through hot coals, walking through treacle for a bit, and then this truth shall set him free from the burden of Prime Minister. This is all about secrecy. This is all about beginning a new cycle. He's going to be given the choice of prominent careers. And it's 2 of Swords, so it'll be something to do with the intellect, the mind, judiciary, the law. And then it looks like he may well be taking up some high position to do with the protection of children. So he is going. Be patient. It probably won't be announced before Christmas, but I know there is whisperings because I've heard something on the radio. I might have dreamt it actually because I might have dreamt it. I've not looked at anything today. I've heard a couple of snippets on the radio as I've been driving today, but I just have not been in. So take it with a pinch of salt. And don't forget, YouTube deems tarot readings as entertainment. Anyway, that's your reading for tonight. I'll probably be back tomorrow night with another one. We've got quite a few more to do, but if you've got any other suggestions, keep them coming, because it gives me stuff to do. It gives me a focal point. It gives me a reason to come here and sit and flip cards, and every penny counts, and every one of you that watches adds to that pot, and every one of you that shares and likes and comments and subscribes, it all helps. So that's that. Anyway, I'm going. I probably am going to go to my bed. And I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Take very good care of yourselves. See you later. Ta-ra.